welcome to Gull's Eye View. I'm Emily Mazza, and this is Frank Brinkowski, and this is Ed Acosta.
Hello, this is actually our first show for Gull's Eye View that we're doing with the three of us as the hosts. And for those of you actually just tuning in and watching the show for the first time, basically this is a student-run show. We're students at Salisbury University, and it's basically about stuff going on in the Salisbury area and the areas around it, what we do.
Well, the only problem is that I'm a little worried in this half an hour show. I wonder if we're going to be able to fit it all in. There's so much that goes on in Salisbury,
Well, why don't we start with this very delicious clip just for you all.
Being a student at Salisbury University, there's a lot of challenges we have to face each day when we get on campus, like where to park, where to study, and where to eat. We're going to show you what Salisbury University has to offer you as far as on-campus food. Let's go. First place we look at is the Commons, which is a dining hall located on the east side of campus next to the Guerreri Center, and is above SU's bookstore and is used for easy access meals for students, staff, and faculty. The Commons food service area, in which students can use their meal plan, is called the Marketplace, and it is set up in an all-you-can-eat manner. If students don't have a meal plan, they can pay from a range of $5.50 for breakfast to a little over $9 for dinner. With 10 different food kiosks to choose from, there's something for everyone. Overall, the Commons has a wide variety of food for anyone to sit down and enjoy at any time during their class or work schedule on campus, and is open from 7:15 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday. If you don't feel like eating cafeteria food, like at the Commons, an alternative place to eat on campus would be the Gull's Nest, which is located in the Guerreri Center. The Gull's Nest. The Gull's Nest is a popular alternative to Commons mainly because of their late hours and restaurant-type atmosphere. They are open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. weekdays and 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the weekend. At the Gull's Nest, you can enjoy their East Coaster subs, Philly cheesesteaks, hot and cold salads, and wraps, footlong hot dogs, burgers, fries, chips, and a lot more. The Gull's Nest is a popular location also for studying. Students will find a lot of tables, easy listening music. It's become a very popular place for students to spend in between classes, to grab a quick bite to eat and be able to sit down and have a table to study at. For early morning students and staff that works your normal 8 to 5 schedule, there is a cyber cafe to get your coffee, located a little further down from the Gull's Nest, called Cool Beans. On the Cool Beans website, which you can find at the Salisbury University's homepage, they tell customers to relax and take a load off at SU's Cyber Cafe. Open until midnight every day, you can lounge on the couches, grab a table for some studying, or hop on one of the computers to cruise the internet. That brings us to satellite dining, which you can find any of their dining locations, which are located all over campus. Need a quick pick-me-up before class? You'll find breakfast biscuits, salads, subs, specialty sandwiches, soup, fresh fruit, soft pretzels, beverages, and more to grab when you're on the go. We just showed you a variety of food on campus that Salisbury University has to offer you, like the dining services at the Commons, where you can enjoy a variety of food, all you can eat. And then just down the hall from the Commons in the Guerreri Center, there's Gull's Nest, which is open late night for students to enjoy such food as subs, anything, and it's a restaurant type feel. And there's Cool Beans, which is just located in the Guerreri Center as well, where you can get coffee. And if you want a bite to eat, you can just go to any of the satellite dining locations on campus. And all of these can be paid for with your Gull card. And you can also use your Gull card at a variety of places off campus as well. And on-campus food rocks. What else can I say?
Well, that was an interesting story.
You know what's so weird is that I've actually never eaten at the Commons the whole time I've been
I
here.
can't believe that. You're totally missing out.
I'm serious.
Really?
How
What
is
about
it?
you, Ed?
I've only eaten there maybe once or twice. I usually go to the Gull's Nest. I don't think it's what it's called anymore.
Yeah, I think it's like East Coasters or something.
East
I'm a big
Coasters.
fan of it, though. I like the food there better. It's not as, I don't know, crummy as the Commons. It's more made right then and there instead of just sitting out.
I mean, you should really go over there sometime. Chicken sandwich is really good over there.
Trouble is, Ed, I'm a vegetarian.
Chickens eat vegetables.
Well, you know what? While we're on the subject of food, actually, 2 of our staff members decided to go and do a story behind pizza making. So let's take a look at that.
Thanks, guys. This is Carla.
And this is Jenny.
And that's Brad, the manager of New York Pizzeria.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to work as a pizza man?
Well, we have. So come with us. We're going to get a hands-on experience. Every pizza person must begin with the foundation of a pizza, the dough. Step 1 in dough preparation is kneading it out, making sure the thickness is even all the way around, making it a circle. The most efficient way is by tossing it in the air and catching it in your hands. This is a skill that kind of takes time and practice. The sauce comes next. Starting in the center, you must work your way in a circular motion to about an inch from the crust. A sprinkle of Parmesan cheese goes on first. Then a nice coating of whole milk mozzarella cheese. Put on as much as you would like. Wait, don't forget about the toppings. There's ham, pineapple, sweet peppers, onions, mushrooms, if that tickles your fancy. There's also red and green peppers, and homemade sausage, large pepperoni also. Well, while our pizza bakes, let's talk to a real-life pizza guy.
Now, I've got a little more than 10 years experience in the pizza restaurant restaurant business, basically. We don't deliver. We'd much rather have you come get our pizza. It's hot, it's ready, when you pick it up, it's the quality of the pot that you've ordered.
Oh, excuse us, Brad. We need to check on our pizza. Nope, not quite ready. Let's go back to Brad.
I met the family years back and just happened to have a chance meeting, and they wanted to open up this place, and I decided to come help them out. We do, other foods besides pizza. We make spaghetti, we have baked ziti, we do, specials for lasagna, we have very good cheese steaks, chicken cheese steaks. We have a lot of other stuff besides pizza.
Sorry again, Brad. Pizza must be ready. We need to get back to work. Doesn't that look tasty? Now, we cut the pizza into 8 equal slices and add a dash of oregano for presentation, of course. And now you're done. Well, that was informative. And pretty fun, too.
Yes, and I'd just like to say thank you, Brad, for letting us experience the life and day of a pizza person.
This is my pleasure.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be making pizzas for a living, but I know that I sure worked up an appetite.
Ooh, I'm excited. Our government is. This smells really good. We're gonna enjoy some pizza.
Yeah.
Grab a piece.
Well, I wish you guys could enjoy this too, but maybe you'll just have to try and be a pizza man.
Yep. Bye. Back to you,
Bye.
Faye. Thanks, Jenny and Carla. Just so you guys know, that's Jenny and Carla. They are going to be coming back every episode and let us know what it's like to do different jobs, and we can figure out what we want to do when we grow up.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what they come up with next.
I know. It's so cute.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be spectacular.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be right back after this break.
Hey, welcome back. I wanted to know, how was y'all's weekends?
I was really busy. I worked a lot this weekend, and then I also went out to the bar on Saturday night. But when I woke, yeah, it was a good time.
Bar's always a good time.
I know, but when I woke up the next morning, my clothes and my hair, they smelled like cigarette smoke, and I hate that feeling.
Well, did you know that in some parts of Maryland, they're actually making laws to ban smoking in the bars?
You know what? I actually have heard that.
Yeah.
Really?
We both did, actually. But
Yeah.
so far, there's nothing really in Wacomico County about it yet. It's kind of like at a standstill, as far as we know.
Yeah, but they're trying to make it statewide. We'll see. It might come here soon. Who knows? But
So did you all do a package or something?
we did. That's how we know so much.
Ah.
Yeah, we learned a lot from it. It was a good learning experience.
Yeah, we met a lot of nice people too.
All right, well, why don't we go ahead and take a look at that package they did?
It seems nowadays everybody worries about their bodies and their image. In such a health-conscious society, the question remains, why are restaurant and bars still smoking establishments? The controversy over legislation to ban smoking has been the topic of discussion among many local restaurateurs.
I think it's going to pass. I think the state's going to pass it. I think it's going to happen. I think it's a good thing.
If it was legislated, we feel that it would violate basic free enterprise type guidelines that we operate as private entrepreneurs and business owners.
Residents of Wacomico County would not be happy if the ban were to pass. Some are not sure if they are prepared for such a drastic change.
As a smoker, I don't want it around my food if I'm eating, but if I'm at the bar drinking, then I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to want to go outside when it's really hot and when it's really cold and have to deal with all of that.
I think it's stupid. Just plain and simple.
The major topic of discussion is how smoking hurts those who have to eat and socialize around it. The American Cancer Society has studied these effects.
What secondhand smoke does is it increases the symptoms of respiratory distress. It makes heart disease more of a distress for people, and it can lead to cancer.
With non-smokers and young families in the area, restaurants have found alternatives.
We had a requested need for it, and it has opened up a much larger customer base to this area, and we're trying, as I said earlier, we're just trying to take care of both sides of that situation. They can't quite experience what's going on in the other room, but we try to project that over in this area. So we think we've resolved those comments and complaints about not having a nice non-smoking area.
We do non-smoking in our pub till 10 p.m. each night, and we have non-smoking in the restaurant on the diner side at all times. We've had a very good positive feedback. The customers seem to like it. The idea that they can come in with families, children, and still enjoy a nice meal, have a good dinner without the smoke, but we still accommodate the smokers for a late night with the bar atmosphere.
Some suspect that the ban on smoking will increase profits, while others believe profits will decline.
I actually think that business will increase. The economic studies from other states that have passed this have shown an increase in profits even as early as the first quarter.
I don't agree with it being done countywide because it would hurt operators in a particular county and drive that business to adjacent counties, much as it did in the state of Delaware and drove Delawareans to the state of Maryland across the line. So when they do it countywide, it would severely hurt us to a much larger extent than if it was mandated statewide.
Actually, that's not proven to be true. I think that some of the business in northern Ocean City had hoped that when Delaware passed their smoke-free ban that they would see an increase, and that's not happened. In fact, if anything, people are going to Delaware to be able to patronize smoke-free establishments. Since there are many more non-smokers than smokers, the potential market is so much greater.
Baltimore City, Howard, Prince George's, and Montgomery counties have taken the steps to go smoke-free, and maybe Wacomico County will soon follow.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this ban.
It definitely is. It's definitely a subject that's going to be staying in the headlines, you know. It's something that people really care about.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we see anything with it. But moving on,
okay.
I was thinking we could get on and talk about some of the great sports programs that we have here at Salisbury University.
We do have some great sports programs. Rugby, they do pretty good.
Yes,
we got a good lacrosse team, and I hear our football team's excellent.
Yeah. They did have a shaky start, but they did go on to win their second straight ECAC championship bowl game, and then Isn't this like their 5th season that they've
Yes, it
had
is,
winning
actually.
season? 5th straight?
Yeah, and just
Awesome.
recently in the news, something came up about one of the players that played SU football.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's the one. Our own Josh.
Yeah, Josh actually did an interview with, what's his name, Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, who's going to be playing some arena football. So it should be real cool to see what's going to happen with him.
That's exciting.
Well, why don't we go ahead and take a look at Josh's interview?
Thanks, you three. I'm Josh Smith, and I'm here with Salisbury graduate and former star quarterback of the Salisbury football team, Dustin Johnson. Johnson achieved something not many college athletes will ever do, sign a professional contract to continue his football career. Dustin is signed with the Amarillo Dusters in the Arena 2 Football League. Thanks for taking the time with me today,
You're
Justin.
welcome.
We'll start right into it. Why did you choose Salisbury University?
Salisbury actually was a great fit, being close to home. Option style offense was which I came out of in high school. And, you know, Coach Wood actually came to my house when I was a senior in high school and kind of told me about the school, the place. Because I really didn't know much about Salisbury when I was coming out of high school, and I was only 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
The program wasn't that great at the time, but, you know, being here these past 4 or 5 years, we built a great little franchise, little dynasty now.
Okay. How do you think that your career went at Salisbury? And before you answer real quick, I have all your stats. You were the 2nd leading rusher in school history with 3,216 yards, the 6th ranked passer in school history with 2,204 yards, the 10th ranked scorer in school history with 174 total points. And you were the Atlantic Central Football Conference Rookie of the Year in 2002 after you rushed for 1,204 yards. Now your rushing total as a freshman was ranked #1 among quarterbacks in the whole nation, not just Division III. I mean, how does that feel?
My freshman year, I was blessed with 2 great running backs. Both were Division I athletes, and you know, they took a lot of the heat off me as a freshman, and no one really knew who I was. So, you know, I got a couple big runs for us that season. But I mean, for the stats, I played with a lot of great players like those 2 guys, and offensive linemen. I had a ton of good offensive linemen, all Division I caliber athletes. Just found a way to Salisbury. We found a way to win ball games, and really all those stats come because of what those guys did for me, the line, and everyone around me. Wide receivers blocking downfield. They gave me a lot of big runs through my career.
Okay. So, what was your favorite moment here at Salisbury?
Favorite moment? I would say freshman year, probably 2 of them. You know, Salisbury was pretty much 5-5 the season before. We went 10-0 that year. Well, 9-1. But my freshman year, I would say when we beat Wesley, we hadn't beat Wesley in maybe 3 years, and that's the big Route 13 rivalry. I had a touchdown in that game for like 60 yards, and we actually won the game on a kickoff return by one of my teammates, but it was like with under a minute left. That was probably one of the greatest moments I'd ever played at Salisbury.
Okay. Now that's your favorite moment. What's your least favorite moment or something that happened here that you know?
I would say besides Coach Fleetwood really just giving it to me most days in practice, on the field, my sophomore year, homecoming of all times, I had a horrible game, and Coach Fleetwood really let me have it. He actually put in our backup quarterback to a team we should have just blew out. So I mean, that was pretty much the pitch my sophomore year homecoming.
Okay. Now, enough of Salisbury. You've been here a couple of years. The whole reason you're here, me asking you questions, is because you're moving on professionally. How excited are you to continue playing football professionally?
Well, I mean, after my senior year, you know, going down, only playing 3 games, not knowing if it was over, if I would continue to play, I'm really excited to get back out there and give it a chance. My knee feels good. I'm strong now. And, I mean, it's been a dream. I've always wanted to continue playing because I feel like, you know, this is what I'm here to do, is to play ball and then help kids and things like that.
Okay. What positions will you play at Amarillo?
They're going to move me out to receiver, so I'm going to be something like an offensive specialist. Primary is going to be receiver, and I'm going to play backup quarterback. He said, I actually spoke with Coach Steve Perdue, that's the head coach down there, on the phone, and he told me receiver and backup quarterback.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I would like to thank my guest, Dustin Johnson, and I wish him the best of luck in his career at Amarillo. And if you would like to follow Dustin's career, just go to the website www.af2.com, click on the Teams tab, and click on the Amarillo Dusters, and you can follow all his stats. Dustin, it's been a pleasure, and I thank you for coming on. And now back to you, Ed, Emily, and Frank.
Thanks, Josh. You know, that was excellent news for Dustin. Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back. Boys, who's excited to hear that Brittany's back in the news?
I guess.
What'd she do now?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You really haven't seen
Pretty
it?
serious here.
Oh my gosh, how do you not keep up with this stuff? It's great.
Hey, you know, if it's got something to do with cars or something, we got it covered.
Yeah, we know that stuff. We don't know the celebrity thing and who's dating who and whatever.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. We have Stephanie Sarkirka on staff, and she likes to keep us up to date with all the celebrity gossip. And here she is with Gossip Central.
Hey everyone, welcome to Gossip Central, your update on the stars of Hollywood. So let's get down to business. The battle still continues to find the father of Anna Nicole Smith's baby. Both Larry Burkhead and Howard K. Stern claim to be the father of 5-month-old Danny Lynn. Both men have previously dated Anna Nicole before she became pregnant. DNA tests to prove the paternity of the child are currently being processed in a Florida court. The real identity of the father is expected to be released this week. And another battle is being fought in this case, but this time it's focused on Anna Nicole. For weeks, her former boyfriends, along with her mother, have been battling out in court where Anna will be buried. After much thought, the judge ruled that Anna Nicole Smith will be buried in the Bahamas next to her 20-year-old son, Daniel. Investigators are still looking into what caused the sudden death of the 39-year-old former playmate. An autopsy was done, but more tests are still needed to find the exact cause of death. Moving on to some more controversial news, I know a lot of you are wondering what the heck is going on with the cast of Grey's Anatomy. Well, you've come to the right place. The feud between the cast began back in October after a gay slur was reportedly made by Isaiah Washington to his co-star T.R. Knight, which resulted in a spat with Patrick Dempsey. The controversy reignited when Isaiah used the same term in front of reporters at the Golden Globe Awards in January. And although Isaiah has issued an apology to ABC, his castmates are still dismayed by his inappropriate language. Since the outburst, Isaiah has checked himself into rehab for anger management. But only time will tell if the successful cast will overcome this feud. And speaking of rehab, Lindsay Lohan has checked herself out. The young actress left her rehab facility in Los Angeles last week after completing a 30-day program. Sources say Lohan will be treated as an outpatient and is taking her stint in rehab very seriously. Late in 2006, the party girl began attending Alcohol Anonymous meetings. Lindsay decided to get help in early January after reports were made that she passed out at a party due to alcohol. She has asked that her privacy be respected at this time, but I have a feeling that won't be happening anytime soon. Moving on to couple news, reports are flying everywhere about who Justin Timberlake is dating these days. But the real question is, whatever happened between him and ex-girlfriend Cameron Diaz? The two gorgeous stars were dating for almost 4 years and seemed destined for each other, but it recently ended for good in January. Sources say the fun came to an end when Cameron split with Justin because of his reluctancy to marry. And since the breakup, Justin has quickly moved on to the very sexy Scarlett Johansson. She recently starred in his new music video, which has everyone wondering, are they or aren't they? And for all you fans hoping for reconciliation between Justin and Cameron, it seems as if both parties have moved on. In exciting award news, the recent Grammy Awards proved to be a huge success for the country trio, the Dixie Chicks. The talented pop group took home every award they were nominated for, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, And the win was nothing but sweet success for the girls who were banned from country radio almost 3 years ago for their anti-war statements. The trio certainly proved that success is the best revenge. And last, but certainly not least, this would not be a full celebrity update if we didn't mention Miss Britney Spears. It seems as if the pop star has taken another turn for the worst, proving to us all that she really is not that innocent. Last week, she shocked the world by completely shaving her head. And since the shaving mishap, Spears has entered rehab at her family's plea. Sources say that Kevin Federline will have physical custody of the children while Britney concentrates on her health. With a custody battle in the works between the pop star and her estranged husband, many are worried that her eccentric behavior could hurt her in court. Hopefully, Brit can pull herself together in rehab for herself and for her kids. Well, that's it for this segment of Gossip Central. Back to you, Emily.
Thank you, Stephanie, for keeping us up to date. We have one more break we have to take before we end the show. So go ahead and check it out, and we'll be right back.
Back to Gull's Eye View. We have one part left in the show for this week, and it's going to be called the Video Minute. And what the Video Minute is it's basically just a little part that we put at the end to kind of brighten your day. So let's roll it. Here's this week's Video Minute.
Hey man, what's up?
Oh, hey man, yeah. I don't know, dude. I just got a lot of stuff to do. This room is a mess. Like, I gotta clean it, and I gotta type this paper. It's due at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how I'm gonna get everything done. I'm so stressed out.
Wouldn't it be bonkers if you could crack open Salisbury's high-speed internet connection? I bet you could get a lot done then.
Dude, I finished that really, really fast.
Wow. So what else you think you can do?
That was so cute. I can't get over it.
I liked it a lot. It was really funny.
You know what else is cute? Ending the show. So
Oh,
we're gonna.
no, it's not over yet. I had such a good time.
Yeah, for our first show, I mean, it's a shame we got to end it.
I
had a
know.
good
I
time.
think it went well.
It went well, but we gotta end. People gotta go do things.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna give it to Frank here to say goodbye.
Oh, we are going to give it to me? I thought you were going to say goodbye.
Somebody say goodbye.
I don't want to end it.
I don't want to say goodbye.
All right, fine. From all of us here at Gull's Eye View, thank you, and come see us next time.